Yeah.
Okay, it's recording now. Start when you want to start.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the posted podcast. I can't speak today. Fuck. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the posted podcast, and we are here today with our co-hosts Andy, Daniel, Eric, and today we'll be talking about the LGBTQ plus community.
And potentially some other stuff, but we do not have that sorted out yet. So
Yeah, random topic time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the 10th episode.
We think.
So let's first start off about like just in general what the LGBTQ community and what everyone thinks about it.
Mm-hmm.
So Eric, you want to go first?
Should we give a definition of what it is?
Do we need one?
Well, I guess, okay, so we should start off with the acronym. So LGBTQ is lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender, and queer, correct?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So.
Okay, so
and,
that's
and more, but
more.
Yeah.
If you don't know what any of that stuff means, then you should probably look it up, and probably you've probably seen that somewhere if you don't know what that means. But anyways, so you asked my opinion. So I'm for LGBTQ. I'm for all the rights. I'm for all the movements. There are some stuff that I'm not like. There's some bad stuff that can come from it, like people getting injured from riots, other stuff. But for the most part, I am all for LGBTQ rights and everything.
Okay. What about you, Daniel?
I think I'm pretty much the same. I have nothing against them. I think they're pretty cool people.
Okay, cool.
They're very open to how they feel to other people.
Yep.
Respect.
What about you, Andy?
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
And previously, Andy had a very interesting opinion that he wanted to state.
Okay, first of all, I'm not anti completely, no. There's a lot of things I don't agree with. That's why I'm like less for LGBTQ, but more on the LGBT alliance. Because there's a lot of things that addresses the issue of the LGBTQ alliance, LGBTQ, that I heavily agree upon.
Okay.
Can you give us some examples, Andy?
So it's like for the trans, you can't just physically claim that you are both like genders, like male and female. Like that's just, bruv. Like even scientifically, it's literally like X and X or X and Y chromosome.
But I mean,
And
doesn't
then
that question isn't that questioning their happiness? I mean,
no, it all comes down basically to their. It's like you can have infinite identity, but still have literally two genders, right? So it's like, sure, you can like it's fine because when I was a kid, when I think about having everyone united under the rainbow flag, none of this is exactly what I have thought as reality. But the thing is, it's like no, I'm losing train of thought. Okay, so the other thing that I do not agree upon. Wait, hold up. Wait, just come back to me later. I'm just
okay. So I want to address one of your points, Andy, as a little bit, not necessarily a rebuttal, but just addressing it, just to question it further. So you said someone can be two genders based on science, but I mean that's questioning what someone's opinion of themselves can be. So, for example, I think I have brown hair. I don't necessarily know I have brown hair. Scientifically proven, I probably do have brown hair. But if I say I have orange hair and I want to have orange hair, then I can have orange hair. That's not a best analogy because we're talking about someone's gender versus my hair. But what I'm saying is it's someone's happiness might be inflicting on, and they might feel personally attacked if you tell them that That's not your gender. Your gender is this, based on science.
Yeah. It's just a sexual orientation, really.
So
Basically.
do you
Or like actually not only that, but then here's the analogy. If a girl likes football, it's like back then they used to like call that term as a tomboy. It's like unladylike. But
Right,
then
tomboy
it's
too.
like it's literally just a girl who likes football. You don't need to change gender to like in order to like that sport. It's that kind of ideal. It's
Um,
like
but that's other people.
before we get to that point, Andy, I think you're misunderstanding the term tomboy. Um,
no, I'm pretty
tomboy
sure that.
person, which is a girl who enjoys activities that usually boys tend to enjoy more. It's
Yeah.
not that they identify as different people. That's different. That's
Oh wait, did I say it as different
yeah,
people?
yeah.
I don't know because
You're
it's
just like
usually the term is
stereotyping.
what it's used for mostly.
Okay, well, either
Not
way,
necessarily.
that's so when someone's called tomboy, they're generally identified by someone else as a tomboy.
Hmm.
That's like
Mhm.
nowadays.
That's different.
Yes, that is
From like
different from if
self-identifying.
you identify yourself as something else, that's
Yeah.
fine, because it doesn't matter what other people think of you. It's more about what you think of yourself, unless you're doing something horrible. Now, I don't think changing your gender is doing anything horrible. That's just the way you want to be happy. Then that's the way you want to live. I have no issue with that. So, I think maybe you might have a different idea on it, which is okay, but I'm just trying to state that maybe it's a little bit, it could be offensive to some people.
Mm, yeah, that I can agree. It's just annoying. I
Okay, any other points? Daniel, do
don't
you
know.
have
I'm just not
anything to add?
prepared.
Mm, I mean, LGBTQ is more of just a self-expression, isn't it? Like how you feel about yourself, rather than how other people view you. So I think it's just up to personal opinion,
Yeah.
rather I like what you identify as birth.
Although I do think there's one thing. So, like, if you have like a partner and they don't know that you were previously something else, that could be something personal that you should tell them at some point, just for the sake of being able to share personal information. But although that is something, if you want to share, you don't have to share. If you don't want to share, you don't have to share. Either way, I'm just saying that could something you
It's
could
a
do.
recommendation.
Yeah.
More so of a like.
Because then they might have,
Oh.
if they find out about that before, they might not have as much trust in you. That's just what I point out. So, now that you talked about LGBTQ, what other aspects do we want to go in on? Because we could go in on, what are some recent events that's happened based on LGBTQ? I'm looking it up now. Obviously, COVID has affected and influenced some stuff. Like Black Lives Movement took definitely more priority over LGBTQ movements, and there was the whole Corona thing. So I think there was less parades. Latest news about LGBT community. Here we go. Oh wow. So a South Carolina governor calls for LGBTQ book to be banned in schools.
Oh wow.
China opens up first clinic for transgender youths. That's pretty good.
That's good.
Netflix's first gay holiday rom-com brings laughs and Jennifer Coolidge. Don't know who that is.
That's good, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not really good or bad. It's kind of a neutral thing, but I guess it's good.
I mean,
Yeah.
spreading awareness. What?
Gay Navy veterans widower fights for benefits in historical appeal. That definitely sounds right. Lawrence Villard argues that a Veterans Affairs requirement effectively disqualifies all same-sex widowers and enhanced survivors' benefits in nearly every state. So that sounds like an issue that definitely needs to be addressed. Yeah, I think it's good that people are standing out against clearly abuse and hate crimes. Okay, one thing I do want to point out is, so do you guys think young kids should be taught about what they should identify as at a young age? Like, let's say you're 5, should someone tell you that you can identify whatever you want, and if, let's say the child says, I want to identify as transgendered, and the parents are like, okay, we'll change your gender. Should that be allowed? Based on your opinions. Just asking a controversial question.
Wait, so like the child says, like how young we're talking? Like
5. We're
kindergarten?
talking like 5. Let's say 5 through 9.
Look, okay, the most probable answer you'll get
too
is
young,
probably I
no.
want to be an airplane, okay?
No, but
I
okay,
wanna be
let's
a
say a guy
helicopter.
says, let's say a young boy says, I want to be a girl. Is it an
Mhm.
issue for him to change his race at such a young age where he can't comprehend those decisions, or is that something that it's fine with? Because that's something I watched a video on a while ago, and I've been wanting to bring that up lately.
I think it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, we live in a day where we can say like, "Oh, I want to be this today," and then the next day you say, "Actually, nah, never mind."
What if they
I don't
regret it
think this
later
is
on,
right.
though? I mean,
Yeah.
they're pretty young.
I
Exactly.
mean, what's there to blame?
That's fair.
They're gonna blame themselves.
No,
Like-
they blame their parents.
Why would that means that the kid in general isn't like what is it?
It's a kid.
Less
They want to use
educated.
it.
I mean, later on, I mean, we're presuming that they get older and learn about
Yeah.
more things. So, like,
Yeah.
it wouldn't make sense if this child would blame their parents for that.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here, okay? I'm just
Yeah.
playing devil's advocate. But okay, I'm gonna make this a little harder because I don't want this to be one-sided. Let's say this kid regrets it later on and kills himself because he changed his gender and got made fun of in school.
Oh, okay, I can see your problem then. Yeah.
And he can't go back to changing his gender because it's cost too much for his parents. And ultimately regretted his decision.
I would say you shouldn't make any important decisions until
I
you're at
wouldn't say,
least
yeah,
older.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
any biologically changing like decisions. Like
Should be
I
waited
think-
until an older age where they can make their own decisions.
yeah.
Wait,
Like-
what do we think is an age that should be appropriate?
When we're taught
Teenagers.
what we're being taught
Like
while being
late
in school,
teenagers
probably,
So-
after
yeah.
15 to
hormones.
18.
After
18?
puberty.
Same 15 to 18, same age where they can start driving cars.
I think I can agree with 15 to 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you're
18.
younger, it's not like you need to change everything immediately because you have so many years ahead of you. So
Exactly.
I think yeah.
They
Yeah.
need to plan it out properly. Yeah.
Okay. I think identifying as a different gender though is fine. So like if you're young, you say like I'm bisexual and stuff. That's okay. Because that's not something that's physically changing you. Once you start changing yourself before you know like all of yourself about yourself and everything, I think that's kind of when it becomes when that's fine. As long as you're as long as you fully know yourself and understand what you're doing, like the consequences and the what would be the consequences and the positives, then I think that's right for you to make your decision. So we all agree on that? About 15 to 18? Okay.
Mhm, 15.
Okay. Let's go to an anti-LGBTQ perspective and see what they think. So I'm gonna go to someone who's anti opinions.
I realized I mixed two things.
Anti-LGBTQ person.
Before we get to Eric's thing,
Mhm.
I just have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So like
Mhm.
cross-dressing and transgender, you know how there's like a lot of like blurred lines, I guess you would say, between those two?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to address the fact that like how it's like kind of messed up that like that.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
don't think it's necessarily right.
Yeah, because like you can be like a guy who likes to wear it as clothes from an opposite sex.
Yeah.
And
I mean, nowadays you can
Be-
literally do whatever you want. It's your choice. Well, I'd say except kill people or do anything like horrible,
anything like
Anything
completely
illegal.
but as long as
illegal.
it's like something that's reasonable, then
Inhumane.
you can literally do anything you want. Yeah, so I think that generally, let's say a straight person a straight person likes to wear girls' clothes. I think that's fine. Do what they want.
Mhm.
There's definitely no issue with that. So we've talked about that now.
Although
So
like
Mhm.
although like I haven't met many people
Mhm.
who are willing to wear like clothes from the opposite sex willingly.
Yeah. I think
Without,
it
like-
might make them, well, okay, personally, I
Like
don't,
being completely like straight.
yeah, for me, I personally don't want to wear girls' clothes. That's probably because of my insecurities, but
Hmm.
I also just, I kind of like guys' clothes. Girls' clothes don't have many pockets, and I don't know how I would live without pockets, so.
Guys'
Same.
clothes bore me, honestly.
Although, there are skirts, and that is a lot of breathability. You know, the Celtics
Yeah.
had it right, or it's the Celts that had it right. Yeah, where the kilts, like the kilts,
Kilts.
yeah, all that stuff.
Kilt.
That stuff's great.
The thing with that is like, thing with me, and like, I think boys' clothes is like very boring. Not
Hmm.
gonna lie.
But no pockets.
But
The
it's
pockets.
boring.
No
The
pockets.
pockets.
I prefer the practicality though.
Mm.
And
I
also,
don't know.
women's
I like
sizes.
the fun parts about female clothes.
Well, what I've
That's
heard
why I
from
like-
women's sizes, it's a lot less variety. Like there'll be like two
Okay.
sizes, medium and small,
Mm.
for like clothes like companies like Brandy or whatever. I don't know. I don't know anything about clothes. Okay. So do you guys want to go into It's an article by New York Times. It's called "The Anti-Gay Agenda." So first of all, it talks about why can't straight men stop obsessing about gay people. Huh?
Why is it specifically straight men?
I don't know.
America.
What do you mean, like obsessing?
Oh, here we go. Maybe they should. Okay, so they're saying, why are straight men so obsessed with gay people being able to be gay? So it's like maybe they should interrogate their own prurient interests in other people's love, get at the root and figure out why the idea of male intimacy riles them. So basically, it's saying that why it angers them that gay people can do that. Okay, so it talks about people who have made insensitive or full-on homophobic statements about gay people, such as DaBaby. And ooh, wow. He vomited on an HIV stigma-filled rant race with harmful misinformation about the virus. Huh.
What, the baby?
Yeah. Okay, so a rapper T.I. defended DaBaby, saying that gay people had gone from being bullied to doing the bullying, simply because they had demanded accountability from DaBaby, urging him to apologize and pushing music festivals to drop him. So he got a lot of hate for that, clearly. And there are a bunch of other rappers that do that. So, and you guys all probably heard of Lil Nas X, openly gay. A bunch of people are going after him and trying to assault him. So that's pretty bad.
Mm.
So yeah, basically all this stuff is just attacking gay people for just being gay. I didn't really expect anything more. Pretty much as bad as it gets.
I mean,
I
the
have
old
a
traditional
friend.
mindset.
Yeah.
Who is
Yeah, they just have a traditional mindset and they just like to have it imposed on others.
Yeah.
no,
That's not nice at all.
yeah, it's not necessarily good, but I had a friend who had experienced something similar to what like people are experiencing, as in like some people experience
Mhm.
is as in like he had a friend who was like gay,
Mhm.
but like and then the gay guy tried to do something to him, and he was straight.
Oh.
And then what happened was and then there's a whole fight, and then
Yeah.
they're not friends anymore. It's quite an interesting scenario.
Yeah. It does happen sometimes.
Yeah, it happens, but
You guys have heard about the James Charles incident, I'm sure.
yeah.
Which
Um,
one?
Okay, so when he forced a person who wasn't gay to do stuff, and he was actually underage.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one.
That one. That was one of his biggest controversies.
He had a lot, man.
Oh yeah, he had a lot.
Yikes.
Yeah, I think that's pretty bad. That's actually really bad. So, I mean, okay, we can't just say straight people are in the fault here, because clearly there are gay people they can abuse their rights sometimes. Or there are just
Also,
gay people who
like,
are bad in general. I mean, just
It
bad
could
people
be
all
like
over.
a whole misunderstanding, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. Could be one party's bad. Could be another party's bad. Could be there's a whole misunderstanding. Like, let's say a straight person comes on and acts like he's gay. Maybe that other person might misunderstand what he's doing. I think that's why it's important to ask first.
Hmm.
I think talking
preferred
is the safest part.
sexuality,
Even
yeah.
if it's embarrassing, talking is probably the best way.
I mean, if it really isn't embarrassing, it shouldn't be
it
embarrassing.
shouldn't be, no. But
To be
maybe
honest.
for
It
some
shouldn't
people
be
it
considered
is.
embarrassing to talk about those things. You should normalize talking about
Although
your
I can't think
sexuality.
it's awkward if your friend's like, "Hey, can I give you something that's inappropriate?" And then
It's
like,
more like, what's your preferred sexual orientation kind of question. I don't know. I wouldn't go up saying that, hey, you would ask their name first, things like that. No?
yeah, you know what, fair enough. Okay, we're gonna go back on topic now.
Oh.
Okay, so so wait, should we talk about if any of us? Oh no. We could talk about bullying. Should we talk about bullying? We could talk about bullying. We could talk
It's
about
part of it.
LGBTQ bullying, yeah. And we could just relate it to us being bullied at some point, probably.
We did a whole episode of that.
That's true, but it wasn't super interesting.
Are these very interesting?
Oh, here we
Let's
go.
just do LGBTQ bullying.
Oh, can we talk about the amount of letters that keep getting added to LGBTQ?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, back on topic. So what do you guys think about the amount of letters that LGBTQ is developing? Because recently they just added I. I don't know what I is. What is I?
They're just adding words I don't even know.
IA? IAPQ? IAPK? What? Meaning each letter. Okay, okay, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, pansexual, polyamorous, and kink. Huh.
Kink.
That seems like too many letters. Maybe they could like make it into a word. That would be a lot easier.
Instead of like LGBTQ plus, like they should make
Yeah.
it into a word.
Yeah. Like they could use like the E from lesbian as well. Like leg bit, leg bit que. I don't know, maybe make an actual word and that'd be so much easier. Because I'm not gonna remember all those letters. And is it offensive to forget letters?
No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it is offensive in any ways to forget
And how many letters can you say? Because if you just say LA or LG, then someone's gonna think you're talking about Wi-Fi or the city. Hey, have you seen the LA rally lately? Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I don't know how many letters is appropriate. I think LGB. From there you can tell. Well, LGB is a minimum. I think.
No, I think LGBT. Is the minimum.
LGBT?
and then
LGB.
Q plus is like an addition. LGBT plus.
LGBTQ plus is like as far as I will go.
I feel like it's always important to put that plus in.
Yeah, and then when you say IAPK, I think that's a little too much. I'm not offending anyone that identifies as polyamorous or kink or whatever, but I just think that's a lot of letters. I don't want to go through a whole list of letters just to not even know the acronym for it.
Well,
it's a long acronym.
Yeah, it really is.
It could go straight. It could like stretch out for so long.
There's a U?
There's a U?
What?
I don't think.
You know what? I don't know.
The letters are hard.
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna go into a serious topic now because I forgot about this. But so this was a long time ago. But there's something called maps. So I think it's people who are who like young kids. I don't know what map. Yeah. So I don't know what it stands for. Map acronym. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Minor attracted person. Not like I'm minorly attractive, like someone who's attracted to minors. So these people tried to put their names into LGBTQ+. They tried to put themselves as categorizing in that category. People who are attracted to minors. That
as a gender.
So I'm not even going to use that acronym. I'm just going to say pedophiles.
As a gender.
Yes, as a gender. I think that's pretty messed up.
To be fair, like LGBTQ is not necessarily all about gender.
Well, sexuality, I'd say sexuality. So
There are some what is it? Some like illegal, I guess.
I mean,
Illegal.
clearly this is one of the illegal ones.
Wrongdoings,
This is
wrong wrong ideologies, and this I think is one of them.
okay. I'm not even gonna call it a sexuality. It is definitely. It's just pedophilia. It's wrong.
I mean, technically.
Don't Nick. Do not say technically.
No, I just wanted to say, like, what is pedophilia is under the age of consent, right?
Yep.
Anything above the age of consent is legal, technically.
Well, oh God. Okay, it's hard
Exactly.
it's hard to define.
I don't know. I've always questioned this. It's like
Definition of pedophilia. Oh wait, what is? Oh wait. What makes someone a pedophile?
Does it
The
have
first
to
one was
be-
what makes someone a hero, and I typed a pedophile after that. Okay. Generally age 13 or younger.
so like
So
underage.
age of consent. I think it's age of consent.
I would say age of consent. Yeah, anything above the
Does-
age of consent is technically
Age of consent
legal.
mean
I guess.
legal. Age of consent is a legal term, so it's legal.
So anything above it.
It
would
depends
be
on where they
technically
are.
legal.
So in America, if they're committing a crime, even if the minor said they agreed to do that,
Yeah.
but
Same
maybe
with like any other country with that.
yeah. So I think it depends. And then, anyways, that's just
Oh, can we talk about Korea's age of consent?
my God, isn't it
And
13?
Japan's.
Isn't it 13?
13.
Yeah,
I
Korea
think.
has an age of consent of 13. I personally highly disagree with this.
Oh no,
I'm
they
actually
increased it.
They increased it?
Really?
So what?
Ooh, to what?
15.
Okay, you know what? That's fine.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'll take 15, but 13 is
It used to be 13 like a couple of years back.
yeah. Wasn't that last year?
No, it was like 2 years ago, I think. From now.
Yeah,
so
13
2019.
was bad. What about Japan's? Well, how low is Japan's?
Pretty sure they increased it as well.
That's good. Yeah, I think legal age of consent is again,
Oh,
it's
no,
the same.
No, Japan's still 13. Never mind.
Never mind.
Oh,
Japan,
never mind.
you should change that. I think 13's too young, personally. Cuz like we talked about earlier, like being able to change your gender, it's kind of similar. It's like you need to know what you're doing before you decide the consequences.
I guess it depends on what type of consent. It could be like hand holding or something.
That counts as a okay. We're talking about sexual consent.
But there's no buts actually.
I think 13's a little too young,
Mm.
personally.
Mm.
I think 15's somewhat appropriate. 16 would be slightly better, but 15's
I
good.
think 18 is the best.
18, well, 18's obviously
It's the
best. You can't compete with
universal- the
18.
universal best.
They're literally adults when they become 18. So, anyways. Now that we've talked about LGBTQ stuff, any random things we want to talk about?
One thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's say, since the age of consent, let's say this age of consent is 20, for sake of argument.
Okay.
Let's say you went to school
Mm-hmm.
and you found someone older,
Mm-hmm.
but still below the age of consent.
Isn't that
so,
illegal?
Like, you're like 18 and like they're like 19, and you have a relation with them. What happens?
Okay,
A sexual
well-
relation. Is that
Okay,
and
are
then-
we saying that are we saying that basically they're 18 and the law says that they're not adults anymore?
yeah, pretty much, and
Okay.
they can't date each other, and they
That's-
can't have sexual relations.
Okay, more development wise, they're pretty developed and I think they should be able to choose, but legally I'd say don't. That's literally just saying because you could get arrested, but yeah.
What if like they dated and then 3 years pass, so they're like one's 19 now and one's 21.
Well, if nobody knows about it, then it's fine. And plus, at that point, does it really matter because they can't really hold him accountable for anything?
It's not illegal if you don't get caught.
Yeah, as long as they're not caught, then it's fine.
Okay,
Because,
well, I
like,
advocate
We do not
this.
condone breaking the law in any form or any way, unless it's a really, really, really stupid law. Like there's some English ones where you can't like take off your shoes in front of the Buckingham Palace. I think you can break that law, but anything else? Andy, you wanted to talk about something? No? What?
Huh? What?
You wanted to talk about something?
Huh?
What do you
Just go to the article channel above.
I see it. No, I'm just saying you want to talk about something.
Yeah, it's just like go on from there, you know.
I don't know. It's just first off, right at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
it's just my opinion conflicts with what I'm trying to stand for. And it's annoying. So if I said something wrong, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, this is an open platform. You can say what you want to say. We do not
Yeah.
judge here in this land.
So
Okay.
it's like what I
Mm-hmm.
really kind of want to stand for is the LGBT Alliance. So it's like basically they like still stand for the rights of like lesbians, gays, and bisexuals,
Mm-hmm.
whose rights and laws are based on orientation, not by gender identity. But it's like the Pride was originally created to promote these rights. It's ludicrous that a gay man now can't assort those things at a Pride march without being harassed and evicted. The shocking incident shows that today's LGBTQ plus movement is dominated by gender identity extremism. Those who take a different view, including trans dissenters, are hounded out. It's like they strongly reject this mindset and will continue to promote their message. What do you guys think about that?
So wait, why is it just called the LGB Alliance, not LGBTQ Alliance?
Right.
Because that suggests that they're not agreeing with transgender, which is what we were talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
as that's
But then,
considered a part of sexuality.
and it's like, I just can't explain it really.
I mean, transgender is basically the same thing as being gay. It's just you're changing yourself to suit something else. It's just changing yourself. It's what you want to do.
I mean, not necessarily, but kind of, yeah, I guess so.
Well, okay, no. I mean, you're liking a different gender, or you're not liking a different gender, or you just want to change yourself. Do you know what? You just want to change yourself. I'll just change
Yeah,
to
exactly. It's just
Yeah.
transgender is just like you want to like
that. Yeah.
change your gender. It
As-
doesn't mean you will change your prefer sexual orientation.
Yeah. As long as that's what that person wants to do, I still see no issue with it.
Okay then. All right.
I do
Yeah,
think
just go
everyone
ahead.
should. Okay, so the article states that a gay person can't discuss their rights without being harassed and evicted. I do think
Like-
that's wrong. That I think everyone should be able to have their own say, even
No,
straight
no,
people.
It's like, actually, it's like what it's addressing is that like during like public like marches,
Mm-hmm.
there's just a lot of hate coming from the public, really, and
Oh.
that's what they're trying to like decrease.
Okay, I thought it meant something else. I thought it meant like basically.
No.
Well, either way. Oh, also one thing I do want to point out: should straight people be able to say the same amount of stuff as gay people, or sexually non-straight people? Should they have the equal rights of being able to like do like marches and other stuff? Talking about should they be able to like to attend pride marches and still be able to talk about the same type of stuff?
Straight people?
Straight people, like yeah.
I mean, yeah. Even if they're
I'm
not one
surprised not.
themselves.
Wait,
why
is that a
not?
thing?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought you said it in a way that it's not a thing, and I'm like, huh? I thought it was a thing.
No. I was
Okay.
just saying. I was just pointing out.
Yeah, they should.
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate this episode.
Just like so if they are like genuinely promoting equal rights, regardless
Mm-hmm.
of gender or regardless of gender, they should be able to attend. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay. Should we move on to a more lighthearted thing? Random topic time.
What you got, Eric?
Okay,
Alrighty.
let's see.
Okay.
Well, we're already halfway through. We can always go back
That's
to
true.
it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. What do we want to go with? Okay, let's go with different types of browsers.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get water. Jerby. I need water. My throat is so dry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's take a
You
guess.
guys can start without me.
Okay.
I just
Eh.
won't be able to.
Okay. Hey guys, how long do you think it's gonna take Nick to get water and come back? I'm taking a guess of 20 seconds.
I was gonna say 45.
45. Okay. Nick, Andy.
You start
Okay.
timing.
I have started timing.
20.
We're at
25.
Okay. So
Whoever's closest, I guess.
yeah, I've started timing. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, if it's gonna. Wait, how big is his house?
Let's see. Oh.
If
Okay.
it's like a small apartment, like mine,
I'm
it
pretty much
generally
out.
takes 25.
Andy, you're out.
Yeah, I know.
Nearly, but you could tie with Daniel.
Once it passes 35, I win.
Ah, Daniel
It's so
won.
difficult because I just don't know what like your house or like the size.
Daniel's gonna
Like,
lose though.
literally-
I think after
like,
15 seconds,
literally-
Daniel also loses.
No, but I'm closest.
It's
Oh.
true.
True. Like literally, if someone's house can be a mansion and take like 5 minutes to get a cup of water.
Maybe Nick went to the bathroom too.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see. We're gonna see how long it takes. We're gonna see how long it takes. It's
I think
over
he
a
went to the
minute.
bathroom.
Been over a minute.
Did my second hand guess say 5 minutes?
He went to the bathroom to get water.
Do you guys remember that in
Yeah.
school?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was funny.
Crap, he's taking a long time. 1 minute 30.
Oh.
Oh, 1 minute 30.
Oh, 1 minute 30.
I told you guys to start without me.
We took a guess of how long it'd
We
take you to get
did.
water.
Bruh. I had to turn off the lights as well. Give me a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I don't know what to do. I lost my train of thought for the random topic
Or
time.
Nick fell into the bathroom.
Good job.
The different types of web browsers.
Oh, actually, do you know, I want to go.
different
Wait, should I go? I'm tempted to go with something else. I'll go with two. Okay. So starting off, we'll go with different types of browsers. What browser does everyone else use? First of all,
Chrome.
Chrome and Brave.
That was brave.
I use
Brave.
Opera GX.
Isn't it like the gaming browser?
Yeah, the gaming browser. That's
Sponsor.
actually pretty good.
Please sponsor
What a
us.
nerd.
Please sponsor us, Opera. Please.
Discord sponsor.
What a
too.
nerd.
Discord sponsor too. Xbox sponsor.
Imagine using a gaming browser.
All right, we have 3 sponsorships now. What other sponsors do we want? LGBTQ sponsor us.
How do you have a
Okay then.
How do you have a group of people sponsor us?
I don't know. They just give us money and we're like,
Chrome
okay, cool.
sponsor us.
Okay.
Google sponsor us.
So
Please. I want sponsorship.
today I want to talk about the positives of Opera GX and what it has to offer. I'm joking. Okay, let's continue.
Oh no. Team C sponsor us.
Team C's.
Team
Team
C's.
C's
Oh, yeah.
sponsor.
Hashtag
They
Team
sponsor us
C's.
with trash.
Hashtag Team C's, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us all your
Yes.
trash.
Hashtag Team C's.
Okay. So next I want to talk about when you get out of the shower. How do you get out? Okay, so there's like 4 different types of people. I don't know what the 4th one is, but I know there's 3. The type of person who just goes out with a towel. The type that comes out, they change in the bathroom, they come out with clothes. Or the type that comes out with the bathrobe. Or the 4th person, the one who forgets their towel and has to run out with other clothes and like, you know.
Oh.
Which type of person are you?
I thought you were gonna say like, oh, the 4th person is the person that doesn't wear clothes.
I don't think anyone. You know what? We'll add a 5th person for that.
I mean,
weird...
technically, if you have like, what is it? No one at home.
You know, we'll add a 5th
For
person
me-
for those people who who don't have anyone at home that they know of.
For me, I'm literally all of them depending on location of certain places.
let's say
and
most of
how
the
size
time.
of the house. Okay, most of the time, clothes out.
Okay, so you wear clothes
Second
out of
one.
the shower, so
Yeah.
you change it in the shower. Okay,
Yeah,
Daniel?
change in the shower.
Mhm.
Nick.
I changed it in the bathroom.
Okay, so everyone changes in the bathroom except me. I just go out with a towel.
Yeah, no.
It's freezing, but I can't be bothered.
not
No,
that
because
hard.
then my
It's fine.
clothes are gonna go. Okay, so I don't have a shower curtain because my shower is like an open shower. So
I don't
if
have a shower curtain.
Have a
Yeah,
shower
but like,
door.
don't your clothes get like a little like like humidified? Like,
No.
isn't it sticky?
No.
If you dry yourself properly.
I'm
Do you
particular.
not
No,
have
no,
a
no, no.
do
I
you not
mean,
have a
no. I
ventilator
mean,
in
if you
the
leave your
bathroom?
clothes in the bathroom, they're gonna get like sticky.
Yeah, don't you have a ventilator or something?
Yeah, don't you have a
No.
ventilator?
What?
Oh.
What do you mean
How
How
ventilator?
could you have 5
Why
bathrooms
does
and not
your
have a
bathroom
ventilator?
not have a ventilator? Yeah.
It just doesn't. I have a window.
Yeah.
I do have actually no. I do have a ventilator, but it doesn't really do anything when there's that much steam.
That's why you're showering at such a high
Why?
temperature.
Cause
Are you
it's
cooking
I mean,
nice.
high
Okay,
temperatures are better
it's
than low temperature. It's not better
Yeah, I
for your
always do
skin
it
and
at high
potted,
temperatures.
but it's still nice.
it's just sticky if I
Like-
put it on. I just want to change outside in my bedroom.
Yeah. I mean, I just managed to dry myself and then not feel sticky afterwards.
Hmm.
If I don't do it right, I feel sticky and it's annoying.
Yeah, I have a ventilator in the bathroom door, the shower door.
Ah, okay.
I have a section outside of it. So it's like I don't get steam everywhere.
Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a weird one, but who here pees in the shower? Who
I've
is a
done it a
shower
couple
peer?
times. I don't usually do it, but I do it a couple times.
I
when
would
I'm, like,
I
too
would do
lazy.
it. It's
Rare
you're saving
cases,
water.
yeah.
Yeah, you're saying.
When I'm like too lazy to like, when I'm already in the shower and I get the urge to like pee, then I would just do it in the shower.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You're saving
It's
water,
like, it's just
man.
lazy and then, yeah.
Yeah, especially in the mornings, it's just like I don't want to go to the
I mean,
toilet.
if it's like on running water, it's not like it's not like gonna stay
Unless
on
you're
the
just
floor.
peeing in the shower,
out.
just wait. The shower is not running. Just pee on the shower floor.
That's just why.
Okay.
That's gonna smell though.
Also, for the final one, this is gonna be a little bit. Which side of the bed do you sleep on?
What do you mean, which side?
There's two sides. There's left and there's right.
The right side.
Okay,
'Cause
right
it's closer
side.
to my charger.
Okay. Nick.
Sit, sleep.
Wait,
what? Wait,
relative
left or right? Or opposite or- wait, what?
relative to what?
Relative
Yeah, like,
to your door.
Oh, to
Huh?
my door.
Wait, actually no.
okay,
So wait, actually no. I'll go bed head. So like, if you're laying on the bed and the head of the bed is behind you, which
uh-huh.
side are you sleeping on?
So then let's say the bed is behind me. So the
I
left of-
sometimes sleep
Yeah,
upside
I'm in the
down,
left.
though.
I'm in the left of the
Okay,
bed.
left.
I sometimes sleep upside down though. If you have a bed head.
I don't have a
Upside
bed
down. Wait,
head.
I'm just talking about okay. If you're laying on the bed with your back on the bed, which side are you sleeping on?
Left.
Nick?
Oh.
What do you mean, huh? Wait,
Okay,
wait,
wait.
think right.
Let's just have a standardized like thing. Okay, you walk into your room and you're staring at the bed.
yes.
Which side are you on? Then
Wait,
I'll
you're
then I'll be on
staring
my
at it. Hold on.
yeah. Then I'll be on my right side.
I'll be on my right side too. Wait, so are you
I'll-
at the foot of the
on
bed
my
or
right
at the
as
head of the
well.
bed? The foot of the
We're
bed,
at the
right?
foot of the bed.
Okay, foot of the bed, and you're staring at it straight on. Okay,
Yes.
right.
Yeah, I'm
Right
like,
side.
if it's head on from where I'm going in with my room, I'd
You're
I'd
at the
say
foot of the
face-
bed, Andy. You're at the foot of the bed. And you're
At the end
staring
of
at
the
it.
bed.
And you're staring at the bed. It's ahead
That's
of you. It's in
left.
front of you. Left?
Left. Okay.
wait. I was like, because the way my bed is here in this room is literally
okay,
in a
you know, okay,
corner,
I'll
and
just-
it has no bed head.
We're
You know,
just
I'm just gonna
we're
put a
just taking
picture.
as
I'm
left.
just gonna put a picture. Okay, so bed, foot of bed
Bed
picture.
forward.
Foot
Some
of bed.
beds don't have bed heads, but I just chose
don't have
mine
bed
to be
head.
like one.
Okay,
But when there
okay.
is one, I actually
Yeah,
sleep
Andy,
both sides
Andy.
depending.
Andy,
Yeah.
you say you have like your bed's in the corner, right?
This, guys, look in the
Yeah.
article channel. Look in the article channel. Like that.
Okay.
Like you're looking at the bed like
Okay,
this.
right
Which
side,
side
right
are you
side.
sleeping on?
Right side.
Right.
Like my
Uh,
right hand. My right hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Andy, which side are you sleeping on?
left side.
Left? You're weird.
Left?
You're weird. I
Because
sleep on the
like-
right too.
Why is it glue wax stain?
Wait. Oh no, that's my other. Oh no. I'm sorry.
Wait, I'll-
I just mixed up my left and right. Sorry, right side.
Okay, right side. Okay. I sleep away
If
from.
the,
So
wait,
my
so
bed's.
if the
Mm-hmm.
is it like you facing the bed?
Yeah,
You're
like
facing.
you're
Okay,
sta- you're
from the.
staring
Okay,
at the
this is
bed.
this
Oh.
is your perspective, and you're staring at the bed. Which side are you looking at? Which side are you sleeping on?
Oh, left stand.
We spent like 10 minutes just talking about which side of the bed.
Because like I sleep anywhere regardless. Like
Okay, wait.
whenever
Okay,
we travel,
here.
it's like I sleep on the floor or either sleep on the roof or whatever.
I'm
I
gonna put
sleep
a
anywhere
picture
where I
of this
have to.
bed thing for. Yes, that's the left and that's the right. Yeah, thank
Okay,
you,
which
Daniel.
one is it?
I do left because I try to grab my glasses with my right hand. No,
Okay.
from the table thing.
Okay. What are your reasons for sleeping on that side?
I
It's
literally
more
just said it.
comfortable. I
It's
don't
like
know
Yeah,
why.
no, I'm
my
talking
my
about
right
everyone else.
hand.
I'm talking about everyone else.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry.
My charger is I sit on my bed on the right side because my
Okay.
charger.
My
is
charger's
here,
on
so
the
I
left
sleep
side, but I sleep on the right, facing
Okay.
the right.
I like facing my door. So if I'm away from my door, I feel insecure because there's like a little. So I'm against my wall, and basically on the left side of the bed is basically facing the wall, and there's like a little gap. I don't like that gap. I feel like something's gonna like creep up and grab me. So I sleep on the other side, and it's facing the door, and I feel more secure. That's the reason I sleep on the right side.
That's a reasonable one.
I don't know. It's just really weird. Like like the whole monster under the bed thing. I never really have gotten over that. It doesn't scare me anymore. But it's just like there could be something under my bed.
I mean, yeah, I think I do face on us like because I don't know. It's difficult because I'm on a single bed, but I sleep where my head is against the wall, but then on my left it would be a window,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'd face towards that
Okay.
mostly. Yeah.
Okay, that was an interesting topic. It took us a while to
It's
get
so
to that.
confusing because like I thought you guys meant like it's like do you see this picture right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like when you said left or right, I was like completely flipping the side or not. 'Cause
No, I was just talking about the way of just this perspective.
Okay then. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Oh God.
I had to
Okay.
overcomplicate.
Anything else? Okay. So, do you guys prefer a ceiling fan or like a fan on the floor?
I'm fine with either. I don't mind.
I
Prefer the
find both.
AC.
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 Oh wait,
I
not
mind.
including it. Let's say you don't have AC.
Ceiling fan. Like for sleeping, ceiling fan.
Okay, I'll take ceiling fan gang too.
Ooh, it depends on how you can feel the fan, but yes, ceiling is.
Okay, Nick.
I don't care.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's get back to a main topic now that we've had like 5 different random topic times. What do we want to talk about? Feet. They're weird.
No, no, no,
No.
no, no. We're not going there, Eric. No, no,
They're
we're not
weird.
going there.
Okay, fine.
Oh, wait, why? Why even?
Because I saw
Why
no,
the
I had a
feet?
picture of like I searched up foot of the bed and I had a picture of feet on there, so I was like, oh, feet. Look at weird feet.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
Okay, what else do we want to talk about? Music?
Music?
We could talk about music.
Music is life.
Oh, how a family deals with like different sexual orientating children. How should they deal with it? Should we go with that?
Sure.
Like
Like,
if a family doesn't respect that their child is gay, for example.
I mean, it's a very common thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So should we talk about it?
Yeah, it's a hot topic, yeah.
If you guys want to.
Mm.
Nick?
Okay.
Alright, well, what's the topic again? I
Oh my
sneezed.
God. Okay, basically like how a family should deal with a different sexual orientating child. Like a gay child, for example, or a lesbian child, or is that a good topic?
Like, how should we
How a
manage them?
family should deal with
Yeah.
it
Okay.
instead of the way they would.
Okay, okay.
Nick, I'll let you start off since it's your topic.
Okay. So now let's talk about like how families should like deal with like children with like different sexual orientations as themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, a straight family, a female and a male have a child, and then the child's like gay or something.
Okay. So what's a stereotype? I mean, there's obviously a stereotype that generally happens. Like there's like a dad, he disapproves of his son being gay, and the son really just wants to be free, and the mom's like, let him be gay, and the dad's like, no.
If it's that cases, it mostly ends up and escalates to
Yeah,
divorce. That's the
it,
problem.
there's really
It
like
seems inevitable.
there's no positive. Although there's another stereotype where the dad eventually like is like, yeah, you can be gay, son. Yeah, I think generally they should be like accepting either way, because if you're not
But then
accepting, then
does
you
not apply because there's like a lot of personalities.
yes, but I mean, if they don't accept their children's sexuality, then they're gonna lose relationships with their child.
I mean, there are other reasons why they might not accept.
Religion is a big factor.
Tradition too.
Tradition, but
Tradition.
should these traditions still continue?
No, we're living in the present, man. Not
Exactly. Yeah. So, how do we think a family should?
Depends the type of tradition.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean, it's like there's like some where it's like it's more like cultural thing where like everyone is okay with it, while others is like sketchy and
Yeah, I'm
should
talking
be
about like traditions that like are disapproving of today's world.
conflicting. Yeah. They should like,
Either advance. I think they should either advance or they should just
should
stop being a
advance.
tradition.
They should like just not like be less applied to modern living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how should a family deal with it? Like, let's say there's a dad and a mom, and their son comes out as gay. How should a family deal with it?
First of all, don't discourage him and say it's a phase. That's a big one.
Oh yeah, the phase thing.
Yeah. He's only going through a phase. It's alright. That's a big bummer.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't heard that voice. Like, what? Okay,
It's
anyways,
only a
Keith.
phase.
That's the mom voice. You know that's the mom voice.
Yeah.
Okay, how else should they deal with it? Like, let's say you are disapproving of it. How should you be able to hide that, and what should you say instead?
What like
Oh,
what
oh.
like ideal strong
watched-
parents should do support?
I watched a
Yeah.
documentary on a guy who came out to his parents, and what the parents said was like, so the guy,
Mm-hmm.
the child, said to his parents, I have some important news.
Mm-hmm.
And his dad was like really like not like traditional, but like he wasn't like open to many
Okay.
things. But like when his child came out, he was like, "Hey dad, I have some important news." And then what is it, son? I'm gay. Okay. What's the important news? And I thought that was really cool of the dad.
Yeah, that is cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the
Yeah.
important news again?
It just
That's-
ignores it.
Yeah, I might have to cut this up. This is a funny joke. Like, so like, his son walks up to his dad. It's a similar scenario. He's like, "Hey, I have something important to tell you." And the dad's like, "Yeah, I ran over your dog a year ago." And the dad's like, "What the hell?" And the son's like, "Yeah, I'm also gay." And it's like that's like so like heart crushing that is like the dad's like he can't even deal with the fact that his son's gay at that moment. So yeah, that's just a joke. I'll probably have to cut that out, but anyways.
Definitely.
You read off the kindness.
Hmm. So
So
I don't know. We talked about a lot of crap.
we're at like 54 minutes right now.
I mean,
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
this,
one of-
I mean, this, I mean, this
I
is
feel
one
like
of the
it'll be
better
one of
ones
the
where we
shorter
expand
ones.
on one topic, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's good that we used one topic for the whole thing.
Yeah, we managed to pretty much.
Mm.
It's pretty impressive actually that we managed to do that. It's the first time we've ever been able to do that for one topic.
I mean,
we had the random topic
the
time.
random topic time was like 15 minutes
Yeah,
long,
that's
but
true.
hey.
Okay.
Although,
Yeah.
have we like properly addressed on how like parents should act? I feel like it's kind of vague.
Well, what-
I guess we can
don't
specify a bit more.
We
Like
don't have,
specify, yeah.
Okay.
we don't have much to talk about it.
I mean, if Andy have some stuff to talk about, I think.
I don't have much, but I
Yeah,
thought you
it's
guys would
a
do.
little bit is always nice to have. So
We don't got experience with it. We can't really say anything.
True.
ooh, let's talk about friends
What
though.
do you guys think in the
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
comments
how should
wait,
below?
friends like deal with their friends being
Like,
gay?
yeah.
Oh,
friends
like
what?
what about like people are uncomfortable with their friends being gay, thinking that
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Honestly, you shouldn't be really.
but like, okay. Eric, you want to lead? lead right now.
Do you know what, Daniel? I think it's your time to lead,
Why is it my time to lead?
because I think you need.
You're promoted.
Yeah, you're promoted. You've been promoted. Me and Nick have led. Andy's partially
do it.
led.
I guess that's true.
He led his controversy thing. That
Mm.
was good enough.
What
Okay.
was it? We're talking about how, like, what if friends don't accept
How friends would deal with how friends should deal with their if their friend is gay, and should they be able to feel uncomfortable with it or whatever.
Yeah. Another aspect of LGBTQ is some friends, you know, like if you're friends with someone and you come up to them, and they might not be so accepting to it.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about that? How can we solve this, or like what can they do to be more accepting, or should they still be friends with them if they're not accepting?
I mean, okay, if
I
it's
mean-
like a really uncomfortable situation, and let's say one friend knows that the other friend likes them, then maybe I don't know if they could still continue being friends, because that's a really awkward situation. Like they might be able to if they can
Yeah.
sort it out and like talk about it, but then like maybe
But-
I don't know.
Last case, you kind of had to bail if there's no choice.
But
Unfortunately.
I think people should be able to sort it out. And if you have like a gay friend that comes out to you, I think you should be like accepting of them and try and comfort them, because it's a lot scarier for them being gay than straight, because they think they're a lot more different and that people won't like them as much because of it, or they're potentially. This is potentially. That's we don't know. Maybe some people are really comfortable with it and they just get on with it. Any other
Yeah.
opinions?
I mean, like, I know that one of my friends told me like she had a friend that liked her,
Mhm.
and then like she didn't like her back, but they're still friends
Yeah, then they
Yeah.
worked it out.
somehow.
True, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of it's an awkward situation to work out, but I mean, it's still possible.
But I mean, if anyone confessed to you, wouldn't it be kind of awkward if you don't like them
Yeah,
back?
exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
It's the
strictly,
same.
like-
It's the same
Yeah.
situation, especially if they're your friend. It makes it a lot harder.
It makes it harder, but also it's like, what is
Plus-
it? It could make you closer, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Previous friendships, like, and then becoming a relationship has always worked out better, and statistically, I'm pretty sure. So instead of like one night stand kind of things,
I mean, yeah,
Definitely.
definitely statistically.
like longtime friends, and then they end up dating, and then that works out better than like, hey, I liked you on like the first date or something. I don't know, first time meeting.
Yeah. Mm. Ah,
Oh, no.
I don't know. I'm tired. I am
I'm just
tired.
tired, yeah.
Okay, we
feel
need
like
to
I
talk
feel
more
like
about this because we haven't talked enough about it.
For the friends one,
Yeah.
it's not. What else you know?
I think our school is like really good at like dealing with people who are like bi,
Well,
especially.
there's a lot of
or, like-
bi students in our school, and it just seems normal at this point.
Three,
I've not just I
four people, 5
probably
4 or
more
5?
than that.
Oh,
Honestly,
4?
there's way more than that.
in
that
our
haven't
year.
confessed.
In our year,
That's like
Wait, I only know 2.
yeah. There's more than that, Andy. There's more.
yeah,
than
there's
that.
definitely more.
And
than
I think
two.
there's more than 5. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's more than 5.
I mean, it's pretty
not too
normal,
sure.
but yeah.
I'm not too sure about like who is who, but I know there is at least 5.
Yeah, and that's actually what percentage is that? Like, what percentage would
5
that be?
out of like 30 students, I think.
Would that be like
35,
15-20% of our grade?
something like that.
Something.
Wait,
like that.
35 divided by
So what? 1/7.
1/7.
1/7 is it's more than 12.5%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually a significant percentage.
Well, yeah, around 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean that's good then. I guess nobody even cares.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I don't
yeah.
care.
That's a good thing. Just
Yeah.
everyone's just kind of like,
Okay, moving
Yeah.
on.
everyone's the same. It's
Okay.
not that. Yeah.
It's
just the
not
way it is.
that. Yeah.
I think it'd be weird if someone was like, I'm gay and I'm different.
Hmm.
Because honestly, I think everyone's just equal.
To be
It just
honest,
doesn't
I
matter.
am sad that there is not many like
Actual.
openly gay guys out there. Or so I found. Like,
Yeah, I think
don't
it's less
see many
likely because I
Yeah.
mean, for guys, it's a lot harder for them to let their
be
emotions
more,
out.
like, yeah.
I mean, there's also the factor that like
And
they get mocked easier than girls.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
like if let's say two girls like did something like
They'd be like, okay,
I
they're like, oh,
mean-
they're just friends, but then if two guys did something, they'd be
It's
oh,
like,
you're
it's
gay.
like-
it's suspicious.
oh, that's gay.
Yeah, it means online
know-
joking, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's just hurtful in that sense.
It's like, you know how it's like some people tend to like do it just for like their like just to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Some would
Pleasure.
like there's like a small case, but then some would like openly be talking about it just to have the attention.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like people who talk about doing it openly for attention.
Yeah, and are willing to openly fight with others who goes against it.
I'm kind of confused.
Really?
I
think
wasn't
I think
following.
he's trying to say like, there are some people out there say they are like gay and did it with like other gay
Oh.
people, and then for
Oh.
attention.
Okay. That now I'm following. Okay. I was just
Right,
confused.
Andy? Is that right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's bad people in every single group.
That is
There's
true.
some bad gay people. There's some bad straight people. There's bad black people. There's black white people. There's black Asian. There's bad Asians. You know, there's everything.
Black white
There's
people.
Black Asians.
Black white
There's
people,
black
black Asians.
Okay. Anyways, I think it's I think we're all. At least I'm really tired. I don't know about you guys, but
Mm.
do you think I
Tired.
think it's about time to end this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had an interesting conversation.
I hope you guys enjoyed this week's podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time.
Apologies if we hurt anyone's feelings. We didn't mean to.
Sorry.
Andy?
It's also a good.
Sorry.
It's also a good topic to talk about.
It is a good
so-
topic to talk about. Talk. Okay, we're just gonna stop. We gotta stop it now.
Yep.
Okay, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.